Okay, I want to welcome you all to this video. Here is the Part 7 video I am making right now as it regards to my trade analysis with TradingView. Earlier in my previous videos, I talked about support and resistance. Now I'm going to be showing us how I trade with this tool. After I have finished identifying my support and resistance, what I do with this tool. I'm going to be looking at trend lines, how I trade with trend lines, and then maybe in my next video, I'm going to be talking about what I do with the two lines you can see on the screen. The blue line is the 50 EMA, exponential moving average, and then the red line on the screen, you can see my pointer is the 14 EMA. So I'm going to be explaining how to use these two lines. So let's dive into it immediately. First of all, what I do is to identify trend. Where is the trend heading to? Am I having an uptrend or downtrend? So I do this quickly by taking a look at the time frames. Right now, I am looking at Euro USD. From the top corner of the left side, you can see my pointer, Euro USD. That's the currency pair I'm looking at right now. And as you can see, it's at the 1 hour time frame. So I will quickly move to the monthly time frame to see what is happening there. So I will go to the monthly time frame of Euro USD to take a view of what is happening there. So from the Euro USD monthly time frame, you can see that price has broken down this area of support. Let me quickly show you with the circle. Can you see it? Price has broken down this area of support. Price is heading down this area of support. Take a look at here. Let me draw with circle. You can see there was a resistance here. Sorry, there was a support here, right? Sorry, let me get a circle to show you. There was a support here. There was another one here at this area, and there was another support here at this area. But take a look at my pointer. Price got to this area of support, broke it down, and price is heading down at the monthly time frame Euro USD. Price has broken my support here, and price is heading down, hopefully to this particular support down here. Now, and as you can see, take a look at the chart, you'll discover that this is purely a downtrend on the monthly time frame. It's a downtrend on the monthly time frame. I can identify a downtrend on the monthly time frame. So what do I do? How do I know this is a downtrend? It's very clear. I can see lower high and lower low, lower high, lower low. So it shows that price is going down. If you pick your trend line tool, I go to the trend line tool. You can see it, pick the trend line tool, trend line. If I draw my trend line from this peak up here down to this lower peak here, you will see that the price is down. So price is heading down. So that has been identified at the moment time frame that we are having a downtrend on an Euro USD monthly time frame. So what I do next? I'll have to switch over to the weekly time frame. Remember, what I'm looking for is just to identify the area of trend. Am I having the same downtrend here on the weekly time frame? The answer is yes. Let me take this out. The answer is yes. As you can see, here is another downtrend. It's my trend line tool pointing down, showing me that there's a downtrend there at the weekly time frame Euro USD. So I've been able to identify a downtrend. And as you can see again, let me take this out. You can see that is forming higher low and lower low. You can see the lows here. This low, this low is higher than this low, right? And this particular low here is higher than this low. So what am I saying? So this is a downtrend on a weekly time frame Euro USD. So you can see that what is happening in the monetary time frame is equally happening here on a weekly time frame. So I can identify downtrend. So I'll go to the daily time frame to see what is happening. Here's the daily time frame. Okay, so I can see that I'm having the same thing happening on the daily time frame. It's equally on a downtrend. The trend is heading down. You can see, let me put my trend line tool. The price is heading down. So it's clearly that the price is down. Beautiful. So now let's assume I want to trade the daily time frame. I love trading the daily time frame, 4 hours time frame, and the 1 hour time frame. Mostly 1 hour time frame has been the major time frame I look at all times. So now I want to identify with my trend line, identify a point of trend, or look at a point where the price gets to that will give me a better entry. Now you can see here there was rejection here. Price got to this place and they pushed down. Look at it. It pushed down. Hmm? It came back to this place again. You can see it. Moved up to this place and it pushed down. Hmm? Price got to this point and it pushed down. Right? And price got to this point and it pushed and is pushing down. Here is the daily time frame. Now you can see I can identify a point 1, 2, 3, 4. Price got to this point and it pushed down. So I can link this point with my trend line. It shows me that whenever price got to this point, there's always a rejection. Let me remove this so that you can see what I'm talking about. You can see what I'm saying. You can see it clearly. Okay, so this point, I want to link this point with my trend line tool. Here is daily time frame, Euro USD. I pick up the trend line from the trend line tool. I pick up the trend line. You can click here, you can see the trend line, pick it up, connect this point to this point. Can you see what I've jotted down? I connect these points together. Beautiful. Let me take this out. Let me take these circles out. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So here is my trend line. So as you can see, it's a beautiful point of entry. Price dropped to this from this point down to this point, went up to this point. There was rejection. It dropped further down to this point, went back up again to this point, and it dropped. So what am I saying in essence? I've been able to discover with my trend line that price gets to this point and it goes down. Remember, I have identified that on a monthly time frame, the weekly time frame, and the daily time frame, that price is heading down. So I have a downtrend. I've identified the trend that the trend is actually downtrend. So what I'm going to be looking at is to do what? Sell here. What I look at mostly to do here is to sell. To sell. Here is daily time frame. I have identified currently that price is heading down. So if you move further up, maybe to 4 hours time frame, you have a clearer picture of what I'm talking about or what I'm saying. So you can see here is the 4 hours time frame. Remember the blue line, the trend line I drew on the monthly time frame is still very visible here. So you can see the 4 hours time frame price is actually down. The price is heading down. Euro USD is falling, and the trend line is equally what? The trend line is equally what? Visible and reliable for me to place my trades. So you can see it. This is the 4 hours time frame Euro USD. Trend is down. So what I'm going to be looking at here is just to take a down trade, a sell trade, so to say. What I'm going to be doing here is to take a what? A sell trade. My major call point here is to do what? Sell. So as it is right now, I'll be waiting for this price to drop back again to this point. Let's assume I want to take the 4 hour time frame. My target is to allow this price to return back to this particular trend line. This trend line is my benchmark because price has really gone down. Let me enlarge it so that you can see it properly. Good. So my major target right now, you can see what happened here. Price came down from this point to this point. My major target is for this price to return back to this point for me to take a sell. It might take some hours from here. I'm looking at that price might return back to this point. You see it now. So as it's coming down, I see a corresponding candle for me to sell. I will take a sell. Hmm? So I'll take a sell. So this is the point I'm waiting for this price to return, and I will sell. As it stands right now, price has gone very far. I won't take any action here. My target is this trend line. As soon as this price get back to this trend line, I will sell Euro USD. But as it stands right now, I'm not going to be doing anything because price has gone further down. So I'm just trying to make you understand. I'm just trying to make you understand what I do, how I identify my trend, identify trend on a daily basis. Now let's go to 1 hour time frame to see what is happening at the 1 hour time frame. So this 1 hour time frame, you can see the trend line here. The trend line I drew on the monthly time frame is still very viable. And as you can see, push it down, squeeze it together. You will see what I'm talking about here. That trend line is equally what? Very, 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 very viable and visible. So it's a strong trend line telling me what to do that I can equally sell Euro USD as soon as price get to this particular trend line. I can equally sell it. So this 1 hour time frame, just want to show you that price touches this trend line. Price touches it again here, and its price going down seriously. Let's assume I want to sell this. I want to sell this point. So what do I do? Let's enlarge it so that you see, let's see the current the price candle. Price got to this point. So I would love to sell from this point. I would love to sell it from this point. As soon as price touches this trend line and then it forms this bearish candle, I will enter a sell here. I will take a trade from this point. Sorry. Sorry, let me get it right. Okay. Move this down here. Up. Okay. Here will be my point of entry. Here will be my stop loss. And I'm writing it down. You see what happened? Price has gone deep down. It has gone down. Let me use this point to measure it. Watch. Point of entry. Stop loss. My stop loss will be somewhere here. I don't know why this is acting funny. Good. So as you can see, my stop is about 50, 56 pips. Squeeze it down. Let me squeeze it down there. This will happen. Price kept heading down. It dropped down to about 574 pips down. I'm risking 52 pips, 56 pips, so to say. And then price dropped down to 574 pips down. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the move. This is it. This is it. Right now, this is 1 hour time frame Euro USD, and price has dropped down 500 and something. Now let me show you price. There's possibility that price could return back to this particular point, and begin again to head down. So what do? We watch it. Remember, from the monthly time frame, it has been downtrend. Weekly time frame, it has been downtrend. Daily time frame, it has been downtrend. 4 hours time frame has been downtrend. 1 hour time frame, the best time frame I love trading, mostly price is equally at the downtrend. So this is what I'm looking at. So I would wait. Today is Monday, 26th of September 2022. I would wait for this price to get back to this particular point. You can see my line. Can you see it? Let me pick it. this price could return back from here, from this point to this point, right? So as the price is dropping down again, I'll wait for the corresponding candle, maybe bullish engulfing candle, maybe, I'm sorry, bearish engulfing candle, any candle confirmation that is telling that price is going down. What do? I'll enter a sell position and I'll write it down. That is it. So if you're going for 1-to-1 ratio, 1-to-1, this will give you ratio 1-to-1. Ratio 1-to-5, of course you will get it. These are how it works. Remember, this trend line, I drew it on the daily time frame. That is, if you're trading the daily time frame. The same thing is applicable. You can equally draw this trend line if you're trading what? The 1 hour time frame. The 4 hours time frame is equally, applied. The same thing is applicable. That is how it works. And it will give you exactly what you're looking for. Your trend line must pick points. This is a swing. There was a swing here. You see it? There was another swing here, touch here. Another swing here, touch here. These are how you pick your points on that swing here. I hope you can identify it. Let me use the circle to identify it. This is the point that the price touches the trend line. Another point where price touches the trend line. Another point where price touches the trend line. And here is a point where price touches the trend line. So it's an amazing tool, a good way to trade, a nice way to identify trend. And once you identify the trend becomes your friend. I don't take, mostly, I prefer to stick with the trend. If I'm able to identify a downtrend, I love taking only sell positions. If I identify an uptrend, I like taking only what? Buy positions. So, as you can see, here is the trend line, and here is the area of resistance. The price is turn back and broke this trend line, get back to resistance. On that point for me to wait for what? To sell. So, these are how it works. If you trade this way, there's no way you won't be in profit regularly. Remember, follow the trend, identify the trend, and trade in the direction of the trend. Don't trade against the trend, except you're a professional who understand how to trade this. So, for a recap, let's go back to the monthly time frame. Squeeze it down, you will see what I'm talking about. Yes, Euro USD monthly time frame. Please watch closely and see the reaction of price. This is a pure downtrend, and price has broken this parallel support and is heading down. This monthly time frame on a downtrend, and there's possibility that this price could get to this point of support. Let me use my trend line to show you that it's possible that this price could get down to this point of support. I remember price does not go in a set direction. Price goes in zigzag. It could go this way, right? Watch, drop, go back this way, drop, go back up, right? Then finally touch here. This is how price moves. So you can see it. So it's a pure downtrend. Price moves in zigzag formation on the daily time frame. On the monthly time frame, price is on downtrend. And we look at do what? We look at to sell. That's what we look at to do here. We look at to sell. Sell only. Sell only. Let's view the weekly time frame. Here is the weekly time frame. As you can see, price is equally on a downtrend. Price has gone down. Let's go to the daily time frame where I drew the trend line. You can see the trend line that I drew on the daily time frame because I can see it clean and clear. The price is testing these points and moving down backward, testing it and moving down. So I'll wait for price to return back to the trend line and I'll look forward to open another position. Wait for price to move from this point to this point. Then as it is coming down, I'll take a sell position. You get it now. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. Drop your comment below and like this video. Thank you for watching.